Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Cancer, September 13, 2024. Today shapes up to be good for attending to some of your duties. However, there can be ups and downs early today. Consider that you might be at peace with others but at war with yourself if you make compromises that don't feel entirely right. Watch for emotional defensiveness, although if you need some time to yourself, it's best not to ignore the need, since self-protectiveness is a good thing in moderation. As the day advances, transits support tackling difficult problems or taking on a mental challenge. You are very willing to act on your ideas, and although you're self-motivated now, a partner or special someone can be encouraging as well, and this is much appreciated. You're quick to get to the point. Prepare for the rhythms of the universe to be singing a new tune. Your watery nature knows that life is not always what it seems. Today, as mental Mercury reaches the final act of his retrograde phase known as the post-shadow period, your antennae will ding and stand straight up. This means that you've gotten the cosmic green light to continue to proceed in your personal or romantic life without any of the tricky situations that riddled the previous few weeks. Don't worry about confusion or miscommunication going forward. Things should coast along fluidly. Do not be afraid to commit to something new. You may have hesitated to agree to a new working relationship, obligation, or contract. Be rest assured that now is the time to move forward, as Mercury retrograde's post-shadow period ends today. You may have a chance to pursue something new right away, since Mercury in Virgo will sextile Mars in Cancer. There could be a passion project or fun venture in your work life that you want to partake in. You could even have an idea to pitch. Put it out there to see where it may lead to. You used to love physical activity, the more intense the better. What has become of this urge? Picture a big pot filled with soup, the biggest pot you can imagine. Stirring that pot, so that soup from the very bottom mixes with the soup on top, is what exercise does for you. A good balance between aerobic and anaerobic exercise is ideal. This process is not only satisfying physically but is also necessary for a healthy mind. With so much energy brewing inside of you, regular physical release keeps your mental processes in check. Think about it. You will have to put on your white gloves and be precautions today. The current vibrations will undoubtedly make you fragile and emotionally sensitive. In both your social and private life, don't try to increase or accumulate anything but, on the contrary, get rid of anything that is weighing you down or slowing you up. Don't jump into initiatives that are big but rather try to get away a bit. Escape and see new horizons. The moment has come to get rid of your preconceived ideas. Having the moon in your career sector during the heart of the workweek is a valuable opportunity to sharpen your professional instincts and stay emotionally and intuitively engaged when it matters most. Just 2 days after Mercury left your work sector, with Mars returning in May and Venus next month to open new doors on the career front, this moment allows you to regroup and prepare for the upcoming chapter of your professional year. Since your subconscious can absorb information faster than you can consciously process it, today is ideal for trusting your gut without overthinking things. As Mercury, the planet of communication, settles back into your relationship sector after returning days ago, both he and the Sun know that their days are numbered. With the Sun taking the solar off your relationships in 12 days and Mercury leaving 3 days later, ending all planetary activity on the relationship front for the year, this has to be a priority now. Our eyes in the sky. Today is a pivotal moment, the end of the post-shadow phase of Mercury retrograde. It's officially time to leave the past behind and move forward with renewed clarity, optimism, and a sense of purpose. Think of this day as a fresh start, one where you can embrace new opportunities without the weight of old frustrations holding you back. However, with Mercury in Virgo forming a sextile with Mars in Cancer, there may be one final hurdle: the challenge of truly letting go of the past. Have you ever had one of those moments where you finally let go of something that's been weighing on you, and suddenly you feel lighter, more hopeful? That's the energy of today Euro, a day for closure, for looking ahead, and for embracing all the good that's to come. On a brighter note, you'll notice that your interactions with others will feel effortless today. Whether you're at work or in your personal life, the people around you are more receptive to your ideas and open to your thoughts. Have you ever had one of those days where it feels like everyone is on the same wavelength, where conversations just flow naturally? That's the kind of energy you're working with now. This is an ideal time to share your vision for the future. Whether it's a new idea you've been nurturing or a conversation you've been meaning to have, today is the day to speak up. In your personal life, today brings a beautiful opportunity to nurture your friendships. You may find yourself meeting new people, but don't forget about your longtime friends. Have you ever noticed how spending time with old friends can recharge your spirit in a way that nothing else can? There's something comforting and grounding about being with those who know you well. Today is a wonderful day to reconnect with those who have been there for you in the past. Maybe send a quick message to a friend you haven't spoken to in a while, or make plans to catch up with someone who always makes you feel at home. On the fitness front, today is also a great time to focus on some physical activity. If you've been feeling sluggish or lacking motivation, consider this a sign to shake things up. Whether it's a workout class, a hike, or just a brisk walk with friends, getting active will boost your mood and your energy levels. Plus, it's always more fun when you're surrounded by others. Have you ever noticed how exercising with a group can make the time fly by? We're social creatures by nature, and when we share experiences, whether it's a workout, a meal, or a simple conversation they become even more enriching. Speaking of teamwork, the positive group dynamics you're experiencing at work will continue to motivate and inspire you. If you're facing a difficult task, don't hesitate to lean on your colleagues for support. Sometimes, all it takes is a fresh perspective or a little encouragement to turn a challenge into a success. You're part of a team for a reason, so don't be afraid to collaborate and share your ideas. Together, you'll be able to tackle even the toughest challenges with confidence. Use this collective energy to take another step forward in your professional life, and watch how far you can go when you work together. Now, let's talk about finances. While today brings plenty of positive energy, it's wise to be cautious with your money. If you've been thinking about making a big purchase or investment, it might be best to hold off for now. Unforeseen events could disrupt your plans, and you don't want to risk jeopardizing your progress by acting too impulsively. Have you ever splurged on something only to regret it later when an unexpected bill or expense came up? Today, it's all about balance. A small, thoughtful purchase is fine, as long as you keep an eye on your budget and don't overdo it. If you're considering investing your money with the hope of making a profit, take the time to seek out good advice. Talk to someone knowledgeable, someone you trust, before making any big decisions. With the right guidance and a little foresight, you'll be able to make smart choices that benefit your future. Remember, sometimes it's not about making quick decisions, it's about making the right ones.